Catherine from Jane Catherine on Books. So today I'm going to do my first ever book haul. Yay! That's just, sorry. That's just made my dog go really daft in the background looking at me gone out, so I'll stop doing that now. Okay, so this is a book haul that I got recently from Lancaster. We went over to Lancashire a couple of weeks ago for a short break, which is just on the underside of Cumbria in United Kingdom. And I got quite a lot of books while we were there. So I think what I've decided to do is split it up into a couple of different videos because I've got quite a few books to show you. And so without further ado, let's get on with the books. So first one that we've got is The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. Now I know this has been out some while, it's a bit scratty, unfortunately, but I'd not read this before, and I've gone into this with an open eyes, I think, because I've not read all, dare I say, I've not read all the Harry Potter, because my boys, they all read them when they were growing up, sort of over the last 20 years, but I'd not read all of them. So in a way, I've gone to her adult books. This is the first of her adult book for anybody that's not read it before. So I've gone with a, you know, wanting to have a read at these and go in without any preconceptions. So we'll have a good look at that and see how that goes. If I do like it, then I'll just, you know, just get a better copy, really. Now the next book that I've got is, can you see, I'm hoping we can see that, The World and Other Stories by Jeanette Winterson. Now I'm really getting into looking at short story collections ready for my Friday's reads. I've not looked at short stories for a long time actually, so I'm really enjoying that. But Jeanette Winterson, I've not read anything about Jeanette Winterson, any of her novels before. There's some very well people that I respect on BookTube that really enjoy her works, and I came across this book. This is after I'd read The Gap in Time, and there's a series that I don't know if all of you are aware that there are some retellings of Shakespeare. And renowned writers have been asked to do their updated modern retelling of Shakespeare's plays, and this is the Gap of Time is the retelling of Winter's Tale, and this is absolutely fabulous, this book. You know, obviously it's got me hooked on her writing. The modern retelling of the Winter's Tale, although it went along with the structure of the original, very good. But anyway, I won't keep gassing on about that because, you know, I'll do that in a wrap up. But because I liked her work, I was really excited to get this collection of short stories. So really excited. The next one, and goodness me, this is heavy. This is The Distant Hours by Kate Morton. Now I've recently, it's quite heavy, I don't think I can hold it up for long. It's a really good chunky hardback, fabulous condition, £2. £2, I was really excited to get that. And I recently read The Secret Keeper, another book by Kate Morton from our library book club reads, and thoroughly enjoyed that. And so I was really excited to get this. The premise of this is there's a girl called Edie whose mother spent her time as a girl in the oh sorry, just let me, I can't bear with me, I'm trying to think of the place, Milderhurst Castle, and she was there. She was one of the evacuees in the World War II and went there and spent some time there as a girl, and she's received a letter, don't know why till I get to it, and she spends some time there looking into her mother's past. And I think there's quite a few twists and turns. I do like the writing of Kate Morton, so bargain, real bargain. That is actually just about to go back to the library, so that is the one I've been, you know, and I'll do a wrap up on that, The Secret Keeper. That's what has got me interested in Kate Morton. So let me just have a look what we've got next. Okay, so in my first video, you may recall that I mentioned one of my favourite authors, Anne Cleeves, and I was really happy to get this out of the charity shop while we were away on holiday. Again, it's Inspector Perez, and apparently there's been an accidental shooting on one of the Shetland Isles, but we're not sure. Was it accidental? Just started reading that now, so we'll see. Won't be accidental because this is, you know, definitely a really good whodunit. And as well, book 4. Yes, thought 4. And this is Blue Lightning. So this one actually is based on the Fair Isles in Scotland. For those of you outside of the UK, this is in the Scottish Isles in the Shetlands. And he goes back to his family home. This is Inspector Perez, goes back to his family home, and there's been a murder. Oh, there's been a murder. So yes, in my best, I'm trying to think what character I've tried to take off the television now. So it's one of those, like, I don't know for those of you who watch Midsummer Murders here in the UK. It's only a small set of villages, but there's more murders per capita of people, and this is very much the same in Shetland. If people don't know Shetland, very remote islands, beautiful islands in Scotland, but there we go. So I've got book 3, book 4. So that's really exciting. And then finally, I've picked this up. This is Helen Dunmore's The Lie. Now, I've not read any of Helen Dunmore, any of her work. Very prolific writer. She's got many, many titles when I did some research on her. Won many awards, including the Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction and the Orange Orange Prize for Fiction. And this is set just after World War One. And this is a young man that comes back from the trenches and all the horrific things that he's seen in the World War, and it's really looking at how this has affected him emotionally. So we'll see what that's like. If I really like the writing of her, then there's plenty of titles to be going at, and we can all have a look at them in the future. So I hope that's given you a little bit of a taste. I was really excited to find all these in a book haul while I was on my holidays, and see you next time. Bye for now.